Looking for a little extra cash this holiday season? Well, retailers are adding as many as 650,000 temporary jobs. So how can you land one of those jobs? Well, we're on your side this morning with advice from Jeremy Esch from Robert Half International. First off, you want to think beyond retail, huh?
Yeah. To the statistic that you just provided, clearly that's a huge opportunity for people to get seasonal work, but there's other opportunities outside of the retail restaurant industry, specifically administrative professionals to assist with year-end tax season type of work, customer service professionals working for catalog companies to take orders and fill orders based on demand from the holiday season, as well as data entry specialists, file clerks, as it relates to open enrollment, and then receptionists for your occasional vacation coverages.
Sure, and you want to start applying right now. As soon as this segment is over, start applying.
Absolutely. Some people are actually advertising in October for top talent, and it's very, very competitive, so you want to actually start literally looking for opportunities as quickly as October. Most companies are doing that. Even for the tax season, people are filling positions that traditionally don't start until probably February.
This next one may be obvious, but I think it's overlooked by a lot of people, especially young people. Put on the polish, lose a nose ring, get a haircut, put a tie on if you're a guy. You have to, if you want to be respected as a professional, you have to look the part.
Absolutely, and I think it actually starts with the cover letter and resume. I think, again, the assumption is you should assume there's no errors, no spelling, grammatical mistakes, but it's simply overlooked. You're judged solely on that piece of paper, usually within a couple minutes, and if it's littered with errors and grammatical errors, you're not going to get the interview. And when you do get the interview, to your point, do some research, come dressed professionally, have questions so you can demonstrate you are in fact interested in not only the company but the position you're applying to.
And don't refer to the interviewer as dude.
No, that would be a great point.
You may want to return to some former employers that you had worked with. Huh?
Absolutely. I think if you've done a temporary job or if you worked seasonal for somebody before in the past, that would be the first place to go. Reach out to your existing supervisor who was the supervisor when you were in that role to see if they could benefit from some additional help. More oftentimes than not, companies are going to go with individuals that they know first and foremost, and then hopefully look for talent if in fact they don't have the individuals that have worked with them before in the past.
Show managers what they want.
I think what gets lost in everything is, even though it's a seasonal position, you're asked to maybe work different hours, odd hours, and it's important to put your best foot forward, demonstrate your ability to really go above and beyond that job description, albeit even though the position may only last a couple weeks to a month, if you're able to take that job seriously and really carry out a lot of different duties associated with that job, people are going to notice that, and maybe that could lead into bigger and better things as well.
Okay, and quickly, we don't really have to explain this one, but use the temp agency.
Yeah, I think what gets lost everything with a temp agency is literally we can be the voice behind a piece of paper. You're judged solely so much on a resume. With a temp agency, they're working with companies that may not necessarily be interviewing or have the time or luxury to interview, so they use those agencies as a way to really filter in the talent, to minimize the time associated with bringing those individuals on board.
All right, very good tips. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right.